Chopping up fiends in the Ninja Gaiden series is awesome. Chopping up fiends with a friend? Even better. That's the idea behind Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, the enhanced release of the original Xbox 360 action game on the PlayStation 3. Mind you, not every addition in this new version is an important one. For example, you can jiggle the breasts of the new female heroines by waggling your controller. Or perhaps that's a selling point for you, but either way, Sigma 2 adds 3 new excellent single-player levels to the campaign featuring 3 different heroines, and they're all terrific fun to control. Even better, you can join another player online in a substantial number of cooperative arenas where you'll find double the flash and double the entertainment. This version of Ninja Gaiden 2 is better than its original release, so even if you have that version, you should consider picking this one up. If you love Ninja Gaiden 2, most of the things you loved and some of the things you didn't are still here. Incredibly satisfying finishing moves, difficult boss fights, and a camera that might send you into occasional fits. So if you played that game, don't expect to find every frustration and foible addressed. But things have certainly been cleaned up a bit. Some environments still look too sterile, but better color saturation makes others look more vibrant, and the new cutscenes are great. You may also notice less blood and less visual violence in general, though this has little if any effect on the satisfaction of battle. After all, the action is still over the top in all the right ways, and overall, this version clearly looks better. Still, it isn't devoid of quirks, such as occasional but obvious screen tearing. The other additions are far more pronounced. Ninja Gaiden Sigma's Rachel is joined by 2 other heroines, and each member of the trio has an entire level dedicated to her. These levels are a bit short and less difficult than Ryu's, but the added characters are a total blast to play. Ayane is fast and agile. You use her dual blades to slice up giant winged demons while the giant bow on the back of her outfit flutters around. Momiji isn't as acrobatic, but using her to impale ninjas is pure pleasure. And then there's Rachel. She moves slower than the other characters, but her hammer packs a mean punch. These 3 short levels occur within the main campaign and provide an excellent change of pace. Eventually, you can tackle each of the game's 17 levels in Chapter Challenge mode and show off your score for all to see. Ryu's levels have been tweaked up a storm. You'll encounter new fiends and new bosses, and they're mostly great additions. Generally, there are fewer enemies on screen at any given time than before, though the enemies themselves seem better at dodging and countering. Improved aiming makes the bow easier to use, and you can hold R1 to get pointed in the right direction if you feel lost. Other changes have improved playability across the board, so if you've played the Xbox 360 version, you might find this version easier. However, Sigma 2 is still a challenge, but it feels more consistently fair and less cheap than before. There are all sorts of other changes, different weapons, less projectile spamming, and so on. Some enhancements are subtle, but most of them are welcome ones. If you like playing as the 3 women, you can take them into team missions. There are over 24 such missions, but you don't tackle them on your own. You're joined either by an AI companion or another player online. These missions have a different rhythm, but they're a total riot. Demons swarm the screen while you and your buddy slash everything that moves and then maybe face off against a cool boss. It's easy to hook up with someone online, but the stability of your experience may depend on you and your partner's internet connections. Some online missions we played were silky smooth, while others were a little bit jittery. Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 doesn't quite reach the heights of Ninja Gaiden Sigma because the game it's based on isn't quite as good, but it comes closer than you'd expect. Forget any worries you had about diminished blood, and embrace everything this enhanced re-release brings to the table. Slashing up fiends with a friend is a total riot, and just as you'd hope, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 provides plenty of raw, unparalleled swordplay.